Hello and welcome to #ShareAStory. My name is Kylie Ann Ford and I'm currently playing Will Scarlett at the Gala in Durham. But today I'm going to be reading you the story The Princess and the Snog by Connie Hook and James Kay. The Princess and the Snog. Did you ever hear tell of the stinky-breathed frog, who was well known to dwell in the dingy old bog? The locals and yokels always steered clear, 'cause the stench of his breath made you faint when too near. At the top of a hill, far away from the stink, lived a cool little girl whose hair was bright pink. Her name was Pandora. She just loved to box. She owned a gold punch bowl for punches and knocks. One day as she practiced her left and right hook, she hit it so hard that the whole building shook. The big golden ball snapped off from her blow and fell off its pole to the floor down below. It rolled out her room and then out the front door. It rolled past the shops and then rolled a bit more. It rolled down a hill and bounced off a sheepdog and into a field where it went on to leapfrog the farmer, his wife, and a long row of sheep. Then the ball gathered pace as the field was so steep. It sploshed in a spring and then boinged off a log and landed smack bang in the dingy old bog. Shoving pegs on her nostrils to stifle the stink, Pandora said, "Yikes, my ball's going to sink." She ran to the edge of the dingy old bog, where she came face to face with the stinky-breathed frog. He was holding her punch bowl between his webbed feet, with a slimy old smile that he thought looked quite sweet. "Well, well," croaked the frog, "are you looking for this? I'll give you the ball if you give me a kiss." "Please just pass it back," she said, firm but polite, and hoped that the frog wouldn't put up a fight. But the frog was already applying his lipstick. "Oh geez," thought Pandora, "this guy's such a dipstick." Pandora now pondered her current predicament. Kissing a frog needs a willing participant, and given she didn't like stinky-breathed frogs, she certainly wouldn't be dishing out snogs. But although she was tough and an expert at boxing, punching was wrong, so she'd have to outfox him. "Pucker up," said the frog, "it's time for a smooch. I've the lips of a camel and the breath of a pooch." "That's it," thought Pandora, as Froggy edged in. "My breath needs to smell like a fishmonger's bin." So as Frog puckered up with a squish and a squelch, Pandora emitted the world's biggest belch. She almost passed out from the terrible pong. The pegs barely helped. It was really that strong. The frog took one whiff and fell back in the bog, and that was the end of the stinky-breathed frog. The ball rolled straight over to Pandora's feet, as she popped in a mint to make her smell sweet. Well, thought Pandora, that frog was a schmuck, and she burped one more time, you know, just for good luck. So never kiss frogs unless it's your wish, and please, if you do, always know this. A very wise rule for a Mr. or Miss. You choose who you hug and you choose who you kiss. If you've enjoyed #ShareAStory from Roundabout Dramatherapy, and if you'd like to make a donation to support the work of Roundabout, would be very grateful for your support. A small gift will make a huge difference to the children and adults that they support. Thank you very much and Merry Christmas.